Hey guys, so this is my 1982 Volkswagen Scirocco. It has the 1.7 liter 8 valve and a 5-speed manual transmission. This is the first year of the Mark II, which means that it has a mono wiper. Despite this being a Mark II Scirocco, it actually runs off of the Volkswagen A1 or Mark I platform, so Mark I Rabbit parts work on this thing. Another cool feature about the 1982 Scirocco is that it has a two-piece cargo cover. Mine doesn't really work, so I don't have it up right now, but another interesting thing. So in terms of modifications that I've done to this car, it has the Tectonic short shift kit, it has a Tectonics catback, and it has Raceland Ultimo coilovers, dropped pretty much just enough to eliminate wheel gap. I also put some GTI seats in it, well, at least one of them. The other one's in the back. I just need to take this one apart and actually do it. But this car is a blast to drive. Every once in a while it can be super frustrating to find parts or to work on it because it has the CIS system. However, by and large, I love the car, and ever since I saw one of these, I wanted them, and they're pretty much impossible to find. I was able to get this one for $800. I believe the asking price was something like $1,300, but the guy said that it just needed tires and it obviously needed a lot more. The CIS system was completely misconfigured. It had other random various issues, and you can see one of them right now. The tachometer is not super responsive, so currently it's sitting thinking that it's at 1600, but that's not right. The odometer doesn't work, but it has on the odometer about 190 some thousand miles, so I would assume this is a 200,000 mile Scirocco. It's 40 years old now at this point. There's a handful of things that need to be addressed, but like I said, it runs and drives, and, well, I just can't get past those body lines. So like I said, 1.7 liter 8 valve. It's got this stupid York AC compressor that I'm planning to delete very quickly here. I just replaced the radiator, but I'm gonna I have a different one on the way actually, but it's because it has that style foot mount instead of the pin mount that this car is supposed to have. And it is nigh impossible to find a radiator like this with the pin mount with the overflow on the side instead of a separate coolant bubble. The only one I could find was some Volkswagen dealership in Utah. Actually had two of them, so I ended up ordering from them. Not sure why they still have it, but now it'll be mine. I just replaced the V-belt. That is not original hardware, but I made it work. And that's really it. You can see some of the Tectonics kit back there. Absolutely love their short shift kit. Super awesome car. It handles super well. I'd like to eventually get more power out of this. This engine from the factory was rated for 74 horsepower. So I'd like to put a 1.8T or an ABA in here. I think the VR6 would be super cool, but I'm wary that it will upset the balance of the car too much, having that much weight in the front. I still need to verify that, because if it's only a difference of like 20 pounds, I think that'd be worthwhile just for the beautiful noise of the VR6. However, there it is. There's a vacuum leak somewhere that causes the idle to be super high, but I'm gonna make a smoke machine and figure that out. And that's the car. Absolutely love it. I do plan to make some videos on it. Unfortunately, when I go and try to repair stuff on this car, it's not like this thing. This thing, I can read up on what to do and work with it. The TDI, the 2-liter TDI, is super well, documented online, where I can make a video showing you how to do XYZ. And a lot of this stuff I've done because I've had a handful of Mark V, Mark VI cars. This thing though, everything I do is basically brand new to me. While I would like to make videos on it, there's weird stuff where I could have made a video on this V-belt. However, I don't even have the original hardware. So eventually, yes, there will be informative style videos on it. However, for the time being, it's just gonna be this little showcase and maybe some other little showcases here and there, or little things that I do otherwise.